Does writing long emails show that I'm responsive or hedging my bets? I'm Anne with Winletha, helping you be the leader you want to be. I was reminded recently of a time when I wrote emails that went something like this. Here is the research. I believe it is the most up-to-date template, but if you would like it reformatted, just let me know. I was only able to reach one source for the data in the budget column, but I'm happy to reach out to others you might recommend. I am sending this to you first, assuming that you want to review it before it gets more broadly distributed. But if there are others you want to review it concurrently or before you, I trust you'll forward it, or I can do so with some direction. I have included a summary of the data and how it ties to the greater analyses. I hope it meets your expectations. I was oblivious to how exhausting it would be to read that. Why did I have so many if this then that's? As a young professional, I saw as an opportunity to show that I was thoughtful, thorough, and thinking ahead. I also wanted to be helpful and adapt to whatever my manager needed. If that sounds like overthinking, imagine the somersaults in my brain when the reply email would be something like, "Thanks." If I could give my younger self some advice, it would be to keep it simple. Something like, "Here's the research for your review and comment. As you know, one of my development goals this quarter is to improve how I synthesize information. Do you have 10 minutes on Friday to give me some feedback on that?" In our culture of efficiency and constant readiness, we can easily start trying to predict how our communication is being received and then try to get ahead of all of those scenarios. If we can just accept that no single email is going to be perfectly effective and comprehensive, then we can relax a little bit. Here's an exercise to help you strengthen your communication muscle. Today, look through some recent messages, emails, texts, for any patterns on where you might have been overdoing it. Then pick a method to remind yourself to try something simpler this week. Maybe it's a word on a sticky note or a target maximum number of lines. Through the week, adjust at least one message a day to something simpler. And perhaps ask to brainstorm about next steps rather than listing all of the ones on your mind. At the end of the week, notice what was easy and what was hard, and any differences in the reactions to your simpler communication. Click the like button to let me know that this resonates with you, and use the comments to share your thoughts. I'll see you next week with another strength training exercise for your leadership muscles.